Okay, we got my new guy, Brian. Is this gonna work out?
Oh yeah.
You getting this figured out?
Oh yeah.
I like your details. It's all about details. In this world, it's about the details. So what we're doing, what I'm doing, we're both doing. I'm working and training. We got bunches of bodies here. We got a Model A. So what are you doing? You're gonna tell us what you're doing?
I'm installing window tracks into this Model A driver door.
Okay, so you gotta line it up, kind of get it touching and doing. Once we get the tracks in, we'll put the window regulators in. We use a board for pattern. Both sides, that'll go in. You can kind of see on this one, we've already got it glued in. And a classic paintbrush for a spacer. It's gotta be touching, so you want your aluminum to be touching all the way down here and all the way along that. And then on, well, let's look at this one. I pulled this one out already. And what I'm doing, I'm putting a aluminum channel here with some Bondo. So this is, you're gonna put your felt on here, the window will go up and down along that. I bond the track in so it's not just floating out there. Track's bonded in here. Before we took them here though, we already had the door skins, inner doors on. And we held up the outer skin to make sure where we want it to be. We actually drill a hole, you can't see them now, but we drill a hole to line them up so when we take it off the car. Then you can just put it up there and ta-da, you're there. We've already installed a couple of deck lids, so it's kind of hard to go through that whole process, but we've got the inner done first, and you get everything lined up, get the hinges bent, lined up so everything's not too high, not too low. When you put your skin on, it fits pretty good. So sometimes you got to pry it out just a little bit, sometimes you got to push it down a little bit, but once it's dry, it gets secure. We got 32.3 windows, we got a sedan, we got 32.5 windows. I've got, actually I'm not gonna say we're caught up on T-buckets, but we have 127 ready to go in stock with 2 doors insert in it. These two 23s are both sold. I believe we've got 2 more 23s with doors sold that are not made after this, but I'm thinking within 2 weeks we may have a 23 in stock. We already, right now we have 23s with no doors in stock, but it's that bodywork that's got us slowed down here. So actually it took a little over a year to kind of put a handle on things, but I appreciate everybody's patience with the supply chain messed up even worse than I thought. We're trying to build our own supply chain in the hot rod world. I'm not Elon Musk as far as car builders, but that's what he had to do. He couldn't get it outsourced, so what he did was start doing it all in-house. So that's what we're starting to do here at Spirit. Here's some deals. I guess they're cars that were built wrong. When I come back, it was cars everywhere. This is a Model A. When I say built wrong, customer ordered a 2829. This is a 3031 with suicide doors. So all it needs to be is assembled. We can sell it to you like that, or we can finish it up. We're about to the point where we can do that. Here's another Model A. This is a 2829, except it also has suicide doors, which we didn't want suicide doors, which it's perfectly fine, but the customer didn't want that. So this is a kind of a seconds body. It's got some work. We're going to do the body work on it and get it right. But it's a Model A sedan. All we got to do is put the doors and stuff on it, but it's not sold. It was just, I believe that was an order that got canceled that had been on the books for a while, and it's been sitting here for a while. So we're not going to build any of these until we get orders for them or we get totally caught up. But those are available. Actually, I've got a 32 go-kart. This one's sold and delivered, but I have one in the mold that's not sold. Things that are finally starting to catch up. Got a lot of cars going out. Got a lot of cars still on the books, but appreciate everybody's patience that have been waiting, and get it done. We're gonna get this done over here.
Absolutely.
The body shop been our Achilles heel, so
Well, let's hope we get shit done.
no hoping. We're just gonna get it done. So I'm gonna be the body man. You and I are gonna knock it out. I'll show you how to knock it out, and I like your detail. It's all about detail. When we do this, you can make a mistake once, we can fix that, but you make a mistake 2 or 3 times, not so good. But if you can get the detail down, quality to start with, and I'll just tell them,
And you know what? If you take the time, measure it, make it right the first time, you ain't got to worry about messing it up.
there's a lot to a car. I mean, we're building something from nothing,
Yeah.
so you're an old.
Definitely from scratch, that's for sure.
So anyway, that'll be kind of an update video today. I know we did one yesterday, and I looked, and we hadn't done a video for 8 days, but main reason for that is I'm working.